Hey guys, Tony here, and just want to say thank you. We've hit 100 subscribers, and out there in YouTube world, it may not seem like a big deal to um, some channels, but to me it is. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate all you guys watching, commenting, liking these videos. And I know Stevie does. I know Bubby does. I almost said his real name. And we appreciate it. This channel has been so much fun for myself, sharing one of my favorite hobbies. And it's brought myself closer to Stevie and Bubby. We used to just go out and find old video games together and have fun that way. But now this gives us really more opportunities to do that and to hang out together. Really learned how to collaborate with Stevie a little bit better. He's my main editor, so thank you, Stevie. Bubby, thank you for being Bubby. You're just a character. But anyway, guys, I really just want to say thank you. And to celebrate 100 subscribers, tonight I'm going to show you my Super NES collection. Now, I'll show you the entire collection, my boxes, that kind of thing. But I'll show you my favorite games, but it's probably just going to be the RPGs. Guys, once again, thank you so very much for subscribing, watching, liking, commenting. Really appreciate you guys. You have no idea what that means to me, Stevie, and Bubby. So here's the Super NES collection just for you guys. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, this is my Super Nintendo collection. And I'm going to start off here. The top, these are NES. I'll do that for another day. I do have some Super Famicom games. I'm not going to show off those. But I'll start here. I do have RoboCop vs. Terminator. This is a game Genie for the Super NES. In box, complete. Super Scope, complete in box. Couple controllers. That F-Zero is sealed. Thank you, Andy, for the trade, the deal there. Great. And I'll actually pull these out and show them to you guys individually, kind of like a pickup video. But these are my boxes. Okay, that's my crowning jewel besides what I'm getting ready to show you. And I have two boxes, and one's considered a variant because of the All-Stars sticker, and then you have your plain Jane superset, and back in the day you would have two controllers. There's also UN Squadron. Oh, and this is my Super Nintendo sign. This was actually, it was not hanging, but it was delivered to my local video store here in town. They never hung it up, and a local pawn shop in town bought them out when they were closing. And then when they were closing the pawn shop, I knew the owner pretty well, and she sold me this sign and that sign together for like $50. Okay, so, and I have both the boxes to them. Pretty cool. So anyway, on top of that, my crowning jewel for the Super NES is my Chrono Trigger complete in box. Not just because of how hard it is to find, but because of how near and dear Chrono Trigger is to my heart. And yeah, I had the Super Famicom version of Chrono Trigger. I'd like to get it complete. Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy V. I'd like to get 6. But anyway, I'll show you my games and then pull out some of my favorites. So, some of these you can't see, but there's Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World. I just got that. Pilot Wings. Super R-Type. And I'll just go through it here, row by row. Now I would like to have all the first party games. That's Super R-Type, yep. That's Final Fantasy 3, and this is the same copy I used to rent as a kid. That's Ultima, False Prophet, Sunset Riders, if you can't see it. That's Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. I cannot get this to work for some reason on my Super Nintendo. I don't know what's up. It's custom, handmade, of course, but I can't get it to work on my Super Nintendo. Next row. That in there is, if I can get it out, Super Base is loaded. Rap Jam Volume 1. That in there. These are hard to get out sometimes. Contra 3, great game. Run Saver, good game. That's a really good game. James Bond Jr. I'm about to get down here. Prince of Persia, if you can't read it. Shaq Fu. And that's Lawnmower Man, if you can't read it. And UN Squadron. That's Excalibur 2097. Pack Attack. Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. And this Lion King. And I'm not going to go through these, but these are like your sports titles, your crap titles. Age Master is not that bad. Super Tennis is actually pretty good. 10 Star sucks. Battle Blaze is horrible. And I have another row back there. I'm not going to pull them out. So, just to give you guys a perspective, there's my entire Super NES row. I love the Super Nintendo. Okay guys, I just showed you my entire collection. And if I had to do a top 10 today on Super NES games, in no particular order, these would be my top 10 favorite games. Okay, and some of them are no-brainers, and there might be one or two that you might be scratching your head. Really. But honestly, a lot of it has to do with memories with my brother, or friends, or whatever. Okay? Super Mario World. You cannot go wrong with that. That was the first Super Nintendo game I ever played. Turtles in Time. Come on. One of the best beat 'em ups of all time. Final Fantasy 2. And funny story, this is the same title I rented as a kid. Literally. This was the first Final Fantasy game, literally, that I played as a kid. No joke. Final Fantasy 3. The same rental copy I owned, or same rental copy I rented as a kid. Kirby Superstar. Love, love, love that game. So much content. It is great. Sunset Riders. Ah, yeah, the arcade game is superior, but I just love this game. It's much better than the Sega Genesis version. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. What can I say about A Link to the Past? It's my favorite Zelda game of all time, hands down. And this was the first Zelda game I ever played. Great game. Great game. Super Bases Loaded. This is the one where you're scratching your head. This has a lot of nostalgia for me. This is a game that my brother and I played for hours upon hours upon hours. Great game. Pilot Wings. Same thing. Played with my brother. It's kind of like a glorified tech demo, but it's great. And then Super Mario Kart. The 64 version's good. The Wii U version's good. The DS version's good. But this is still my favorite. So those are my top 10. Getting ready to show you guys my box collection. Okay guys, this is my SNES Box Collection. I don't have a ton, but boxes are getting very hard to find. So I'll start on this row. And that's a Super Famicom game. GP1? Yeah, GP1. Sorry for the glare. Super Golden Ghost. Sector Gadget's kind of uncommon. Dig and Spike. Mystic Quest. I need Final Fantasy 2 box. Castlevania 4 is really cool to have. That's the same box that I would pick up to rent Final Fantasy 3/6. Hulk. I got that for free. I love having that box. Contra 3, I got that from Bubby. I love having the Super Mario Kart box. Doom. And I have all three of the Super Star Wars games complete in box. That's really cool to have. I found that at my local thrift store. Complete. Well, guys, that's it. Again, guys, I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of my heart, guys, 100 may not seem like a lot, but to me it is. And I really appreciate it. I want to keep this channel growing and going. Stevie and I and Bubby, we have some good ideas to move forward on. But I'm going to try to do a vlog a day to keep you guys updated. Show off my collection a little bit. Recent finds, tips and tricks, and, just some reviews here and there. Once again, guys, you're awesome. Keep it real. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment. What is your all-time favorite Super Nintendo game? You guys know mine. Chrono Trigger. That's my all-time favorite game. But guys, leave a comment. Tell me what it is. And have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.